an arm of government is viewing incidents of ritual killing as worrisome, I personally do not think it's out of place. Because the business of any government is the welfare of the people. And anything that is inimical to the welfare of the people should be viewed seriously. So in this instance, if the issue of ritual killing is on the rise, I believe it is the duty of all well-meaning persons in the society to be worried. So definitely I am worried. Ogun State Command is worried, and I believe every other person is worried. And that is why we are doing everything to ensure that we stem the tide of this particular crime.
Nigeria, are you feeling lucky? Then get ready to win loads of money and prizes in the biggest game show set to hit your screen. By Communications presents the Wheel of Luck Game Show. Where with 500 naira, yes, 500 naira, one lucky person will win millions in cash. To participate, buy a ticket, attend the live event, participate in the games, and with some luck, you could be walking home with 2 million naira. Yes, 2 million naira cash. Everyone is a winner, as participating audience also go home with cash and gift prizes. Tickets cost 500 naira only and can be bought at www.wheelofluckng.com and accredited agents all over Nigeria. For further information, please visit www.wheelofluckng.com or the contacts below.
This week on Crime Fighters, we continue with our Nigerian is paying. 2 months ago, the nation woke up to the murder of an Abuja-based master's student of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, in a hotel in Osun State. The events of January 29, 2022 were young men in Ogun State, the youngest of which was just 17 years old, killed their girlfriend for money rituals, is still fresh in the minds of many.
The youths are angry. The youths are enraged. My main advice is whatever the cause of their anger should not lead them to break the law.
I told Mr. Kim that Sophia comes to my house and we have talked. She have accepted my request that we.
I show her that how to use the way that we can. And I said, this one is simple, let us use this one. The money like be 3,000 naira. It is my first time I'm doing this, and I don't feel happy.
And they confessed that the head belongs to a lady, simply known as Sophia Kennedy, a 20-year-old girl. It was this solid that lured the girl to an abandoned building where they squeezed the neck of the victim, and after killing her, they used a cutlass to cut off the head. The four of them, they are here. They have confessed to the crime. The pot you are seeing in front of them, that is the pot they used in burning the head of that innocent young girl who was cut down in her prime, simply because some people want to get rich quick. It's a very, very disturbing incident, because this can only be described as the superlative degree of callousness. It is despicable and it is barbaric. This death age, for somebody to still have it in mind that until they use the life of a human being like them before they can get money. And also, what is it that a 17-year-old boy, a 19-year-old boy, 18-year-old boy, what is it that they want to use money for that will lead them to this type of heinous crime is still beyond the comprehension of any normal human being. I want to advise that many parents have failed in their responsibility, because this is a result of bad parenting. It's a result of failure, complete failure of parental responsibility.
Recently had an interactive session with the youth, and I keep telling them that in life there is no shortcut. Once you say you want to do a shortcut, then it will be very glaring at the particular time in your life. Every stage in life has an experience to learn, and you shouldn't be on the fast lane. Take one step at a time. I keep telling them, I say, I did not become an AIG or the president of the council 10 years or 5 years after graduation. It is one step at a time, and every stage has its own experience to prepare you for the next level in your life. So youth should learn that it's not just by seeing somebody and then you say, oh, today mommy is riding this car, I must also ride. Mommy took a long time to buy that car. That there's a time for everything. Keep watching Crime Fighters, the police and you.
We reached out to some young people to find out what their thoughts are on the recent increase in criminal activities, particularly ritual killings.
The increase in rituals in our society, it can be traced to the agent of socialization in the societies, which begins with the family. All of these values, moral values, cultural values, are important, that we need to have them being passed across from generation to generation. And of course, the best way to pass these values across is through this agent of socialization, which begins with the family, which begins with the school, and then to the religious organizations in our society. So it's important that this agent of socialization are effectively delivering what they should do. But in more recent time, we have seen that this agent of socialization, have been lagging behind in delivering all of these values to the younger generation. And it's so sad that if we don't do what needs to be done, the generation coming would create a society that we are not proud to call our own.
First thing is the underemployment or unemployment rate in Nigeria. It's actually not an excuse per se, because you can actually do some other things like get skills and the rest of that. But then I also think that there is a need for women empowerment. Like when we empower the ladies, because most of the time the ladies are always the one, like they are being used in the ritual killing. But when we empower our young girls to be able to do things that will actually help them and all of those things, then there will be a reduction in the ritual killing in Nigeria.
Why I think there is a sudden rise in ritual killing It's because, most of the youth of nowadays have lost for money. They want to get rich quick. That's the essence of it all. And if you check very well, you find out that sometimes the background to which these children or the people that are doing ritual comes from also matter. Because when you train up your child in a very good way, it is expected that that child will not derail from the normal, how would I call it, the normal way of living. So it's basically lost for money. They want to feel big, they want to ride exotic cars, and they don't want to work. So they resort into, doing ritual. That's exactly what it is.
Well, one of the major causes why ritual killings is on the hike right now, I think is because the present government of the day, especially maybe the Nigerian government, the federal government, has refused to invest in education. So that's the only solution. If we have more schools and hospitals, more young persons and older persons educated, I don't think anybody would have to go into or involve himself in any form of ritual killing and all of that, because one of the major reasons why people do things like that is because they don't have, first and foremost, you don't have God inside of you. You don't have any Bible knowledge, you don't have any moral education. What we get in universities like this, some form of academic education. So I think the more persons that are enlightened, the more persons that are educated will reduce ritual killings in Nigeria.
Yeah, and I think the first reason is everybody wants a fast way to success. So people don't want to go through the process, like the hard work that comes with success. So they decide, okay, they'll go and maybe kill someone and just have the fast money and the fast success.
The economy is too hard for Nigerians. So people want to find means to meet their ends means, to live a normal life. So they will go at any length to get money to do. That one does not justify killing people and all that.
Peer pressure in the sense that I want to have what my friend has, and that the steps that they are taking to get those things are what is resulting in ritual killings now. So Yahoo is rampant nowadays, and the steps they take in getting this money in using flashy things is resulting in killings. So to my opinion, it's peer pressure.
I think about the rise of money rituals, and then, killing of girls and children out there. We see young men right now doing most of these things. Before, usually men in their 30s, 40s doing rituals. But right now, we see children of 20, 22, even now 17, 16 already out there looking for hearts they can plug out to, do rituals. School doesn't help much like before. So you go to school, before you come out, you get a job quickly, you are getting good pay. But right now, you finish school, it's even hard to get a job, talk more of getting good pay right now. So they feel there are no jobs out there. So rather than going to school, children that don't even have responsibilities right now are looking for ways to just, buy bands and then
The fact that social media has really promoted fraud, yahoo, as well as ritual killing. Social media, yeah.
To a certain amount, for me, I don't think any, but I would just say maybe like social media, because the film they are acting, most film they act about is to show that, if you do rituals, something will happen to you, maybe you run mad or something. So it's like the film is portraying the fact that you should not go into ritualism. But for social media, it's portraying the fact that, like, let's look at Yahoo, for example. Yahoo increases crime rate, but people are in social media, people see it as like a normal thing, and it's a fast, people are doing it, so why won't I do it? So everybody's living fake life and just everything for the gram and all that, and we don't know what is going on, but people are more attracted by what they see. And since Instagram for example, is showing like, they did this and they got this, we have Kayamata, we have so many things that people are doing and they are seeing results. So I feel social media, like, in a way affects people, like their thinking and their orientation.
Well, to an extent, we can agree that, okay, maybe Nollywood influences them. To an extent, we might also agree that, the flamboyant and the superficial life that some persons are living on social media might have influenced others or pressurized them into doing things to also want to live such life. So, to an extent, Nollywood, maybe yes. To an extent, social media, yes. But also to an extent, I also believe in self-will and, your own desire. Money is good, like Bible say, but the excessive pursuit of money is what is bad.
Yeah, social media is actually a very, very big influence. Not everything is on social media is true, actually. There are a lot of rich people on social media, but in real life, they just eat like maybe once a day. So, but you go on social media, you see your mate driving cars, already, getting houses, but in real life, they have nothing. So you feel like, I want to be like this person, I want to be like this person, but you yourself don't know that.
Channels, MTV Base, and what they project on other channels, Al Jazeera and all of that. So
most people live fake life on social media, and other people want to copy them. They want to copy what they are doing, what they are, not knowing that they are living fake. Like this issue of Hush Puppy and all that. Most people want to wear all those kind of Gucci and all those kind of big clothes, live large and all that, not knowing that there is a fake life they are living. Yeah, actually, I don't really watch home video like that. I don't watch much of them like that. But social media influences most people.
I actually think that right now, I think it's social media. Because I know film still has its impact on people, but then everyone has access to social media. Like, virtually everybody. And because not just in social media, we have people that also influence the ideas of it. Like we have influencers, we have the rest of them like that also have the influence on people. But for film, I can decide not to watch film. Like I really don't watch film again. Like I stopped watching movies. I select my movies. But then I think that social media has a major impact more than film right now.
We need to have a country that creates wealth and that evenly distribute this wealth to younger generations. If wealth is not created, if wealth is not evenly distributed, I mean, the rate of all of these vices will begin to expand, and before we know it, we'll have a society and a country that we are not proud to call our own. The way out, the government has a role to play, the family has a role to play in ensuring that, morals, good values, positive attitudes are passed into young people.